I'm trying to figure out the best place to film like these talking parts of my videos. I think this is gonna be good, even though you can tell that I'm being ghetto and using my phone. We're not professional over here yet, okay? It's gonna be a phone for a while probably. Anyway, I am in my craft room, office, studio, whatever you want to call it, that has been newly refreshed. And if you didn't see that video, go back and watch it. I just repainted. I did this rainbow wall. There we go. And made everything look nice and pretty and cute. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. And today I'm just gonna be doing like probably something crafty, artsy crafty. Probably gonna be working in my little scrappy book that I have been loving doing recently. It's basically like a scrapbook, but just a really like low stress, carefree version of that. And I actually got the idea from a girl on YouTube named Sue's Fish. Highly recommend her channel. If you've never heard of it, just go type it into the search engine. Maybe I'll link her in my description so it'll be easier for you to find her. But she does these, she calls it scrap therapy. I call it a scrappy book, but she calls it scrap therapy, where she basically just like takes this little scruffy book and just throws stuff in it. And it's like very therapeutic. And so I've kind of picked up on that, and that's probably what I'll do today. I'm starting a new one, but I'll kind of recap my old one so that you can kind of see what it's all about. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm not going to talk too much. I just kind of wanted this to be like a crafty video. I'm probably going to be doing more of those, just because I feel like it's who I truly am. I'm probably going to be falling away from the vlogs. We'll probably do that a little bit like when we have something fun happen, but I just found that like trying to vlog things, like especially fun things of our family, it was just getting a little overwhelming. So I think I'm gonna stick to what I know, and that is like being creative and crafty. And so let me just get started. Let me just pop you on my desk and we'll just figure it out together. Okay, so this is my first scrappy book that I've done. Again, this is in the style of like Sue's Fish scrap therapy books. I don't know, I just really love the simplicity of it, and like just how easy it was to sit down and do a page without feeling the pressure of having to do a 12 by 12 spread. Like, and that was a lot of real estate for me. Like 12 by 12 is like very intimidating for me. And I felt like, I don't know, I just didn't jive with it very well. And I've never really been a scrapbooker for that reason. So when I found this and I found Sue's, it was seriously life-changing for me, because it was a way for me to scrapbook and journal in a way that didn't stress me out, I guess you could say. So this is my first one. It was I think it was like within the time frame of last year's October to December. I had my birthday and then the holidays, and so I didn't get a ton done in here, but I did get a good amount. Most of this is like a Thanksgiving gratitude practice kind of thing. And so I made this cover, just literally laminated a piece of scrapbook paper, got some binder rings, that's what they're called. I got some binder rings, and I just literally, this is like just a bunch of scraps, like literally a scrappy book. I got this little charm at the Scrapbook Expo, and I'm gonna have to find another one for my new book, because that I just thought added a little something. Like, I thought it was so cute. But yeah, the whole point of this is that it's super simple. I have first page fears, so pretty much the first page of anything I do is blank, because it's like too much pressure for me. So I usually just skip. And yeah, so the first few pages are just daily life with Reagan. I wanted to have this little page in here where I could write things that Reagan said. I have left a few open so that I could put them in, but just funny things that Reagan said I wanted to put in there. This was just a random day
I don't think I'll go through the whole thing, but just so you can get the idea of what it's like. Like, I'll just stick tissue. These are leaves from a little walk that we took. Pictures. Most of my pictures are from my Polaroid Zip, which is a thermal printer that connects to your phone, and then it will print out these little photos. And you can see the quality it's really good for what it is. The high points of the face are a little bit stark. I don't know if you can see that, like they're a little bit washed out, but it's perfect for this because it's just really simple. So yeah, this is the beginning of the gratitude practice that I did. I didn't scrapbook or whatever you want to call this every day. So some days I kind of just caught up at once, and then other days I just did like a full page or a half a page. A lot of this book is literally just scraps from my daily life. Like, this was a card my mom gave me for my birthday I wanted to throw in there. Let's see, what else? I have these little page protectors for some days, but literally I just use scraps from daily life. Like, a couple of these pages, let me see if I could find one. One was just Reagan's, I think it might have been, I don't know. One of these was just like a little doodling page that Reagan did. And that was the background. I don't know, I can't find it, but I've got a couple pages I want to fill out back here, like some Christmas stuff. Like, this wasn't totally finished. Anyway, this is what I do. This was packaging. I threw some of these little flowers in just to create a little effect. So yeah, that's what I do. I do it probably 2 to 3 times a week. I want to do it more. Let me show you my new one that I'm going to be filling up, or attempting to fill up, I guess. And kind of show you my process. I think at the end of this video, I will show a little sped up version of my first entry in this one. I do not have a cover for this. I found at the dollar store these giant binder rings, which I'm really excited about because I can fit more. I kind of stocked up on those. This is just paper from my tea, like my tea box. It came with a liner, and so I just grabbed that, and it smells really good, like cinnamon, and I just love it. I don't know. I like things that are crinkly sounding, and just, I don't know. This is like a paper bag that I put some paint on, some vellum. I just like different textures, different sounds. This is a gift bag that I cut up. So you get the picture. A tissue paper. I just like different textures, different sounds. Like, I like that when it sounds crinkly. Like, that just makes me happy. So anyway, this is going to be the book. I'm going to be working on this spread today, I believe. And I'll try and get that process in here too, if this video isn't too long. And what I do is I have this little plate, divided plate, and I'll just kind of throw a bunch of stuff that I want to use in there. And so I'm going to do a little bit of paint smooshing. I just have these random little scraps. Like, literally, I'll just keep things like this in a little Ziploc kind of bag to use for later. Because normally, like, you just throw this away, but I'm really bad at recycling. But this is one thing that I'm good at is, like, repurposing, like, crafty stuff. So what I'm going to be doing with this spread is, yesterday, me and Reagan went to the zoo. So I took this little picture of her sitting on these little rainbow rocking chairs, and I really want to kind of just make a little page about this day because it was really spontaneous and fun. So I'm going to put you on fast forward and take it from there. Okay, so I'm recording this voiceover after I've already finished this. And I can say that I got a little bit pressured during this video, so the spread didn't turn out perfect, but I'm really just trying to get back into the swing of doing this. It's been a while since I've done a spread like this, so I'm just happy that I actually made myself do it. I smushed some paint on there with a gift card, and then I just sprinkled some black splatters on there too. This page was going to be the one with my photo on it, so I wanted to really layer up the back of that photo. So here I'm just kind of like getting little scraps from previous projects and kind of like layering stuff up so it looks, I don't know, really fun and thick. and I put a tissue there, a doily, a little piece of packaging from an old Project Life box. And so I kind of just stapled that all together, and I just kind of taped it down in the end, and you'll see me kind of just shove stuff in there periodically to add to it. But here I'm picking out my title, which is Together Moments, because I don't know, it was a special day with Reagan and me, just the two of us, and I wanted to remember that. So that's kind of what I chose. You'll see me here trying to figure out how to put, I knew I wanted to do a journaling card, but I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do that, if I wanted to do a hinge or a pocket. I ended up deciding on a pocket, so here you'll see me looking forever for a paper to make that pocket that I like. And you'll see, I felt like there's a lot going on already, so I ended up just going with white, just a plain white for the pocket, and I'm cutting it out. And then I just use some dollar store tape to tape it in there, and then I end up putting those cute little tassels on the top. And the journaling card, I'll go in there later and write my journaling. I didn't want to bore you guys with that. Next, you'll see that I kind of go in under the tassels and put this kind of hidden extra title in that says "Be kind to yourself." So I put that in because this day I really felt myself slipping into like a boredom. I don't know, I go through these phases where I just get kind of bored with daily life, and a lot of the times I just won't do anything about it, and I'll just start getting like kind of depressed, I guess. But I kind of took the day and said, you know what, no, like we're gonna go find something fun to do, and like turn it around and not just sit here and feel bored and sad. So here I'm putting in this little strip because I really wanted to connect those two pages. I was starting to feel like they were two separate pages, and so in order to kind of like combine the two, I put some paint smushes on the left side, and I added that kind of beige strip on the side to tie in the cream as well. And that's the finished product. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have an awesome day. Bye.